All right, so this is the training video for AnMotion. We're in Adobe Animate, and we're going to do some motion tweening. So we're going to click here on Full HD, and we're going to go up here, top right, fit in windows. We see all four corners of our stage. All right, let's start with the brush tool, and we've got our fill color here, and we have our diameter of our brush here. So you can motion tween hand-drawn items. So we can let's see, why don't I draw a stick, a blue man, and my blue man is going to have a face. All right. Now, I need to use the selection tool, and I'm going to go past the top left, click, hold, and drag past the bottom right so I can completely select all of that hand-drawn object there, and I'm going to go up here to modify and convert to symbol, and I'm going to call this blue man. Okay, and so now I can click on my blue man and I can move him around, right? So let's see, we're going to go out here to 4 seconds of animation. So I'm going to go all the way over here to 4 seconds, frame 120. And I'm going to come up here. Now this is going to be a little different one. I want to use this insert frame guide, this third choice here, right here. You see where I'm at? You can see that. And all that does is extends the length of this animation to 4 seconds. Still only have one keyframe on there, and that's the one I just painted on frame 1. Okay, so, to create a motion tween, I have to right-click anywhere on a layer, on an established frame, on an existing frame, on any layer, well, in this case, layer 1, and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to create motion tween. Okay, so it's going to change its color. So it should look something like that, right? Now, it's when and where. So my when right now is on frame 1, so the when is controlled by the playhead, and the where is controlled using the selection tool as far as where I'm going to place my object. Okay? Now I'm going to go out to, let's do increments of 1 second, so I'm going to go out to frame 30, and now I've got a new when and where. My when is frame 30, or 1 second, and where's my where going to be? Well, I think I'm going to move, I want my object to be over there on frame 30. Okay, and now I'm going to go and move my playhead to 2 seconds. So that's my new when. So when is 2 seconds. Where, so I'm going to put them up here, let's say, and then I'm going to go to 3 seconds for my when, and maybe now I'm going to bring them down here for my where, and finally at the end my when is at 4 seconds, and maybe my where is where I started. So now if I scrub it, you can see it's going to follow that path that I've made. Okay. Oops. And of course I can come up here and I can click play, and now it's going to follow my when and where instructions. Much easier than frame by frame animation. Alright, so that completes one layer, one object. We want more, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on this plus to get you a new layer. It's already going to extend the layer out. Make sure your playhead's at frame 1. Oh my god, please make sure. Command Z if that didn't happen for you, because it will change this. Make sure every time you add a new layer that you put the playhead back to frame 1. then click the add a new layer, okay? And now I need something else. Well, maybe now I want to go back to the brush tool, and maybe now I want a red. I want a red man. Okay, so let me make that a little bit bigger. I want a little bit bigger. Oh, right, I'm on the wrong one. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so I got a red. Oops, nope. It's too big. I want a red man with long arms. And maybe now we're going to have green eyes, a green face. Okay. And same thing, selection tool. And you're drawing whatever you want for these different objects. We're going to call them objects, shapes and objects, right? We're going to go up here to modify, convert to symbol, and it's going to be red man. And now I'm going to just when and where, but wait, first I've got to right click anywhere over layer, the new layer, and create a motion tween. Okay, so now when and where, so my when is frame 1, my where, let's say it's right there. Then I'm going to go to 1 second, and maybe I have these guys just cross each other's path. Then I'm going to go to 2 seconds. Oh, just do the opposite of what this blue man's doing. Then I'm going to go to 3 seconds. And finally 4 seconds. Back to there. Okay, now if I scrub my playhead back and forth, I could see these guys are dancing, right? Oh, come on, get it all the way back there. Click the play up here just to preview it. Something like that. All right. So that was hand-drawn brush tool stuff. You can completely do this with that, but let me also show you using some of the drawing tools, the shape tools up here. So I'm going to make sure the playhead's back to frame 1. I'm going to add a new layer, and now I'm going to grab a shape. Let's go with the rectangle shape. Okay, and let's see, rectangle shape has a fill and a stroke, so let's put a, oh, you know, I kind of don't like the strokes, so let's just go with a fill color. Let's get a new one here, and put a little rectangle there. Then I'm going to click on selection tool, do a selection box to select the whole thing, nothing but the whole thing. Then I'm going to go up here to modify, convert to symbol, call it rectangle. And click OK. Okay, and now I decide what I want to do with this. So let's kind of see. I've got these things. I'm going to go to, oh wait, first I've got to right click somewhere in between and create motion tween. Okay, so now I'm going to have it start there in the center. Then I'm going to go to 1 second. Maybe I have it just lift up out of the way. Go to 2 seconds. Maybe I come back down here. Go to 3 seconds. Maybe I have it come down here. And then 4 seconds. Yikes. And have it just come back to the middle. So it's just kind of oscillating up and down. Click the play up here. See how that looks. Okay. And what goes on top will depend on what is on top on these layers. So right now, layer 4, which is the rectangles on top. And I just want to keep doing this. I'm going to add, let's see, add another layer. Put that playhead to frame 1. Let's jump down here to the polystar, the oval. but you also have a polystar. And on the polystar over here under tool options, you have either a polygon with a number of sides, which would be, this would be a pentagon, right? So let's go find a color. See, so if I draw that, pentagon, right? Or if I want the pentagon to have, 8 sides, then it's a stop sign, right? I can also make a star, and now this would be the number of points to the star. So let me say I'm going to go with that. I'm going to right click anywhere in between this new layer and create a motion tween. Oops, can't do that. Oh yes, I can. If you forget to convert it, it will say, do you want to convert it? Say okay. Now it's converted into a symbol. Selection tool, get up here to the selection tool. Remember, I'm going fast, so you want to pause, rewind as needed for this. So let's see, we need to put the playhead. Oh, Command Z, didn't have my playhead where I wanted it, so let me go back to frame 1. Okay, and now where do you want it? Oh, maybe I'm going to have it up here. Then I'm going to go to 1 second, and maybe I have it go down to here. Then 2 seconds. Have it come up here, then at 3 seconds, have it go back down here, and then finally, maybe have it come here. Alright, so let's play that. Alright. Now I want you to keep going. I want as many layers as possible on this assignment, but for the sake of this training video, I'm going to stop with motion tweens. I'm going to add another layer, and I just want to show you how you could also add shape tweens here. So I'm going to go here on frame 1. I'm going to go back to the brush tool, and I'm going to write some text, or I could also draw a picture of something that I could put here like shape. And again, I'm on a new layer now, and then maybe I come out here to frame 30, and I'm going to click this guy here. Then I'm going to go to frame 60, and I'm going to click blank keyframe, and I'm going to put tween. It's a shape. And again, you could put whatever you want, draw whatever you want. Doesn't have to be handwritten letters. Could be drawing of some sort. Then I'm going to go to 3 seconds, and I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go to here. Wait, no, that's it. Yeah, wait, do I want to do that? Yeah. 20. Oh, yeah. And okay, I could just go now between 30 and 60, right click somewhere and create shape tween. Okay, so now let's see how that all mixes together. Dink, dink. So you see examples here of multiple motion tweens and a shape tween. And for this assignment, I want multiple motion tweens and at least one shape tween. I want lots of layers, okay? And you can just come down here and scroll through your layers. You can also make this a little taller so you could see your layers as you add more. But look at the instruction sheet as far as how many layers you want to go. But this is how you do it. Okay, so give me a cool design. Make this, oh, and then when you're done, we're going to go File, Export Animated GIF. We'll let it process a little bit here because there's lots of layers. We're going to click Save. And we want to call this AnMotion. It's going to be a GIF. Click Save. All right. With that rainbow finish. And you're going to put this on your animation page as AnMotion and submit to the assignment. Also, we want to save this, File, Save As, and it's going to be AnMotion. Right? And click Save. And you are done with this video. Good luck.